Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I'm here today to work on my French-inspired journal for Victoria. So I did a couple of collage pages last night while I was watching TV just to make some pockets and things. So I thought we could do a pocket page today. And I know I've done these before, but they're just kind of fun to do, and you guys can hang out with me while I do this. So I've gotten some things done. I didn't get as much done probably as I normally would have on the weekend because it was Easter and all that, and you know, hanging out with family and stuff. So there's a few things that I've probably done or put in here. This is that envelope, that old envelope pocket. I've showed you guys that before. And then I stitched the doilies so that they each have a little pocket in them, and I've put tags and whatever in there. I have some lace on the edges, and that's one we did together. That's one we did together. I added the other ladies to these ones with the frames, like the one that we did together. And then I put this pocket here, and we did that one together too. I think, did I do, yeah, that can go in there. This one here. And then this is one of the tags that's in Joff's kits. And so you can either cut them apart and have two separate tags, but I thought it was kind of fun to fold it into like a little booklet. So that's what I did there, and I may put something else in that pocket. But yeah, it's coming along. I've been working on it. I just was hoping to get the cover done and that, but I was kind of struggling with ideas for that. I think I've come up with an idea, but sometimes these things take a bit. So I've taken one page out that we'll do like the pockets on. So I'm gonna cut this, and I want this lady in the circle here. I don't know if you guys can see. Probably not, because I can't get my cutter in there very good, but this one with the blue and that, I'm just gonna cut straight down. It's always hard cutting these at first. It's like, ah, I don't want to cut it. And then I'm going to cut just a little bit off the edge over here because I don't want it quite that wide. And that piece I'll toss, but the other ones I will do other things with. This one I'm probably going to have to cut about here. And that can be a little journaling card or another little pocket of some kind, which we may use. And then I also took just some regular like scrapbook paper. This is that one of those pads that I got from Joanne. It's the smaller one. Let me see if I can find it. It's Time Worn Textiles, and it's the Parkline Papery. And like I said, I got it at Joann's, and it's the thinner paper, so it's kind of nice for collaging and you know, folding into little things like this. So I just did a coin envelope. I just took the piece of paper. I didn't cut it. I just folded the sides in, you know, figured out where I wanted it. And then after you do that, you fold up the bottom and then cut off the bottom part here and the bottom part here, and then, you know, just do your little slants to make those little envelopes. And lots of people, you know, do that. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day. We were reading some of my daughter's, well, she was reading them, her stories from when she was like 9, so we had a really good laugh right before I started this video. It was kind of nice because I mean, we laugh. I'm not saying we don't ever laugh, but it's just with all the stuff going on, I don't feel like we've laughed as much as maybe normal. So, and when you're not around very many other people, sometimes you don't do as much of that, and you realize it once you get laughing. But yeah, they were really cute. She's 18 now, and so they were from when she was 9, and they're just really cute. So that was funny. My son's trying to study for his driver's license. That's always interesting. Who knows when we'll be able to do that, but it's a good thing to study for when you have the time. hopefully soon it'll be able to do at least a few things with masks on or something. In some places, I know in a lot of places you won't get to because of just the size of the city that you're in or whatever makes a big difference, I know. And how close you live to other people. But anything would, you know, good would be nice. Okay, so I think I want to do something kind of like this, and then possibly another pocket or something. I'm just not sure. I think I'll do this one as a side tuck over here. Trying to decide if I want to cut it like a tag. I think I might, just since I'm going to do the side tuck. And I've glued all this onto those Manila drawing paper is my backing. But you can do, you know, book page or anything that you've got. I just like those because then if I do turn them into tags, I already have a nice backing on them. So yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. It's actually fairly nice weather here today. I mean, it's cool still. Cooled down a lot compared to last week, but you know, sun's out, so makes it tolerable for sure. Wondering if I can use this one. I'm like that one there. It's going to cover a lot of. Could just do like a little tuck. I could cut off a little bit of it. If I tilt it this way, just cut off a little. Let's see, let's try. So yeah, watch something funny or something and make yourself have a good laugh. It feels good. I know a lot of people are struggling right now. Clearly they're not in the mood for that, but for those people that are just, you know, homebound and would like a good laugh, I just have to see how I want this. It's always tricky trying to do these and make them look right. That would actually kind of work if I put a little something behind there decorative. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do something, some kind of collage on here. So let's use this. I like the top part of this in the corner. I'm just going to tear, because I don't want it to be all perfect looking. Went to the grocery store this morning, and that wasn't too awful. It seems to be calming down a little bit as far as the hoarding and that. Well, they've also set limits on stuff, so that's helped a lot, but it just seems calmer when you go there. And they're only letting in a certain number of people too, which always helps. There weren't many people there anyway today, but I went early enough that I didn't have too many people there with me. That really seems to be the key. I mean, not always, because I have gone a few times early and it, you know, just doesn't matter. It's just going to be crazy no matter what, but that seemed to help a little bit. I want to use that purple. I think I'll use some music. This one's kind of blurry down near the bottom. And I want to see it mostly at the bottom because that's where I'm going to have that gap. So this goes here. Or even up here more. So I think I'll put something else along here. I could use a little bit of this purple. I realized that I don't have a ton of purple and blue in this. I think it's just because of the papers, you know. I'm using, oh, there's some purple from the Sweet Serenity, which is what this is. So there is purple. Just not a lot of blue, but got a little bit of blue with that. AC sort of, this color sort of. Put that piece there. A lot of this you won't even see, so like I probably won't do like the very middle. Just make sure I get the edges good so that whatever goes in and out of the pockets goes in and out of the pockets. Turn it this way since I made that so flat. I want it to go all the way across the bottom. So I'm gonna use this one because this one's a little blurry on the bottom too. I don't know what I did when I printed those. Little too long. That'll work. So yeah, other than that, we don't have a whole lot happening because, as y'all know, we're all just here. Sort of the same thing day in and day out. I mean, to me, I like it because I don't go and do a whole lot anyway. I'm kind of just a homebody, so I really don't feel that much different other than, like I said, it's a lot nicer to be able to get what you need and stuff like that, but I don't mind being home with my kids at all. I mean, I'm sure most people don't mind it. So I probably still will need a little something there. Let's see. Could use something architectural. bead. And these are the Dodds Gifts images, and it's the Gothic Legend Digi, which is, it's really neat. I just really like the images. Could come up a little, let's see if we can see, you're really not going to see a whole lot of that at all. So I don't know whether to put that there or not. I could just put something, you know, not very ornate or anything would work. And something like this with this cool edge would work. So you'll see the edge a little. It's just scrap from Medieval Mirage. I just would rather save that other piece for something where you're going to actually see it more. I really just want the more ornate part. Gotta have your background. I know it's kind of weird because you end up covering a lot up, but it makes a difference when you put other stuff on it than when it's just plain. Oh, I forgot. I was going to print out some perfume bottle labels, and I forgot. Okay, so that one will go about there. I think I am going to go ahead and put a thumb notch in there just so that, you know, we're clear that that's a pocket. I don't really want it any lower anyway because of the circle there. And so I'm going to glue just, you know, around the 3 edges. Not really going to see any of that purple, but that's okay. It looks good right there. How did I get it straight? That's always the big question. I think so. Kind of stink at that. Okay, so there's that one. And this will fit nicely there now, yeah. And then our little pocket will go down here. So this one will get glued on this side. See, it just really helps to have that background. I don't know. I think. And then this one will go here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go quite a bit lower, like to right there. I think I'm just going to glue the whole thing down because this is a little bit thinner paper. I wouldn't want it getting ripped or something with too much stuff was in it. Okay. And then I want some of those perfume labels because I was going to use those to decorate. So I will be right back with those. Luckily you don't have to wait till it'll be like that to you. Right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. So I printed out a few things, bottles and labels, and I cut out 2 of them, and I didn't cut them all out, so I may torture you a little with that, but we'll see. Because I thought that one would be cool there, and then this can go in this pocket and stick out the top, and I just backed it with the Manila paper, so there's that one, and let's get some ink on those. And this one's out of Memories of a Lifetime. And this is just an old perfume bottle image that I cut out. So this is actually not a bad journaling card. Goes right in there. I backed this one too. I didn't really need to, but I just backed the whole piece of paper and then cut those pieces out. Ah! That goes good there. And then we need to figure out something for that one. I don't know if this one would fit. It might. I could cut that one out. Sorry, I'm going to cut those out. So, and then the big journaling spot. Hopefully I can do this kind of fast. This one's glass, so it might, I don't know if it'll look right, but we'll see. This is why I love these little embroidery scissors, because they're great for fussy cutting. And I know there might be a tiny bit of white, but we're going to ink it. So if you're looking for something like this, just go search for perfume bottles or something of that nature, vintage perfume bottles. These ones were on Pinterest. Looks like curved there and straight here, but we're going to curve it. Now this one's not going to have near as much writing surface, obviously, but it might look cool in this. Yeah, I think I like that. And then I'm going to put this little label on there. She's kind of hard to see, but there's a little Cupid and the ladies that are a lot like the ones in this Digi of Joff's from Medieval Mirage. The Baroque period, or Rococo, whichever. They were kind of similar. And I messed up yesterday when I said 16th century coloring book. It's supposed to be 18th century, but for some reason I always do that. I always go the wrong direction with that whole thing. So so they're 18th century. But when you get them from the download, it'll say 16th century because I didn't change that because I would have had to take out the digital file and put it back in and all that stuff. And it's really not that big of a deal, so. It's all the same images regardless of what it's called. Okay, this is just going to go in here. It's a little bit big, but at least, I don't know, it'll cover that, so it's not just plain. Because any smaller and you couldn't see it at all. That can go right in there. So those are kind of fun, I think. Some little perfume bottles in there. And then we need a tag to go in there. Got these, but these are kind of skinny. That could probably work. A little bit shorter. Take a tiny bit off of both sides so that they're both the rough edge. Alright, so let's see, make sure this goes in and out first before I get too excited decorating. It's still a little tall. Poor kids have loads of homework now. Oy, oy, oy. It's like the teachers are giving them even more than they used to. It's so pretty. What are you doing with my cat? Not happy? Yeah. He told you. Cranky little cat. That would fit. Now that it really goes though. The purple would probably be better up there. I don't think that really goes together though. Perfume label with the, yeah, I don't really like that. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this purple. It would look better. I don't know that this is going to work because I don't think, kind of want to use the perfume bottle since we've done all the perfume bottles. I mean, that fits really nice on there, but I don't know, I don't feel like that goes anyway, so I'm just going to go with this. I think it all goes together better. Alright, let's get that glued. I'm gonna have to get videos with, or you know, music tracks or something, because I just don't have a whole lot to chat about lately. Things are definitely going better for my husband though at the hospital. It's calmed down considerably, and they haven't had too many cases, and it was more the getting ready for everything and the hype and the everybody was freaking out, and that really was more of an issue that he was having than, you know, actually dealing with patients and just trying to get people to know that they can't, you know, go in the room with the patient and stuff like that, because I mean, you don't want people to be alone, but because of this whole social distancing, you got to do it at the hospital too. So, like, you just can't have any unnecessary people around, and that was a huge thing that people didn't understand, you know. I mean, it's hard when you care about somebody and they're having surgery and they're telling you you can't, you know, go back with them or whatever. So, anyway, now that a lot of that's calmed down, it's gotten a lot better, but they're gonna start having more surgery cases because they just haven't been, you know, they haven't had any excess that they were called to do, so, or they may anyway. They're talking about that, which everybody's talking about that kind of stuff right now, trying to figure out what'll work and what won't and all that. So I'll stitch around this one and put some fabric at the top. I don't want to do a whole lot else because, you know, that's going to cover that up. This would look weird. You guys are probably yelling at me, but I gotta try. That wouldn't be awful on there. Oh, what the heck. Goes better than the other one, I think, with the purple up here and stuff. Alright. Actually, I would need a pull on this side. I don't know if this would... It would actually probably be alright. I don't have a whole lot of like purple or blue laces. Just needs to be kind of squared up here. It's a little wonky. a little glue on here. This lace sticks. That other one I used yesterday would not stick to that. It must have been the type of lace, like it might have had a little more, I gotta make sure I'm doing it in the right spot, plasticky-ness to it or something. Yeah, now I need to move it down. See, that seems like that's not right. Yeah, I guess that's right. Alright, so I'll stitch that and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back and I stitched around this and I stitched around that. So I think that looks pretty good. So it tucks right in there and I think that'll be fun. I hope that she will like that. I don't want that there. I like it just the way it is. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to let you guys go. I think we got enough accomplished for the moment. I'm going to go eat some lunch. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me during this hard time. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and I just hope that you're all safe and, you know, doing well, and that your families are well, and all my best to you. So thank you. Bye-bye now.